Are you a South African musician trying to figure out how to change your email address with SAMRO? Welcome to this episode where I plan on demystifying just that. So to make this easier, I'm just going to head over to my PC and show you step by step how to change your email with SAMRO. So the very first thing you want to do is head over to the SAMRO website, samro.org.za. You might have a pop-up depending on when you watch this, but anyway, you close that out. And then let me just zoom in so you see there. Then right at the top where it says forms, you click on forms. You'll get where under the member update section, other documents, you want to look for client update form, this one. So you download it. And I'm just going to explain it. It's a very simple form. There's no need for me to actually do it, but it's a PDF. So when you open it, you have to have like Acrobat, Adobe Reader. Okay, and here's the form, member details update form. So right at the top where it says member account number, you can leave that out. SAMRO will be able to link that on your behalf. This is probably your relation number, but I would leave this out because I'm not exactly sure. I never have filled that out. The reason I know this form is I once changed my pseudonym. So your member name and surname as it appears on your ID. So this is your ID, first name and second name. Okay, that's simple. ID number, this is your ID number, that is your ID number on your ID book, right? Contact details, address details, alternative address. You can leave alternative address out if you don't have another address. Like sometimes when I used to be working full-time, I had my work address as the alternative because I was most likely there instead of my home address. There wasn't always someone at my home, so alternative address, I put that in there. You can change that once you leave work, or once you have a new address, you use the same form. So work telephone number, that's normal. If you don't have, leave it out. Home telephone number, if you don't have, leave it out. Cell phone number, if you don't have, leave it out. You should have a cell phone number though. Put that in here right at the bottom. And your email address, this is the important part, this section over here where it says email address, sorry. Email address. So this is where you put in your email address, your @gmail.com or @skillmusicsa.com in my case. That's simple. Okay, patronym name, I would leave this out. Patronym name is something like son of, I don't know, I can't really think of one now. It's close. I've got patronym like son of Sigurdsson. So Sigurdsson, they use it a lot in Europe, so don't worry about the patronym name. And then your pseudonym, this is where you put your AKAs. So if you have multiple AKAs, like if you once, I've got a second AKA called the Arachnoid when I used to do the more boom bappy type music, or that no ceilings type of rapping. So you put that in there, your second, multiple pseudonym names. If you've released music under the previous pseudonym name, don't change it, you can keep that in there. But if you want to have a new one, you also add it in here. They allow you up to 3, but I don't think they actually erase the previous ones. So if you have more than 3, you can add them in here. Then your member signature, that's usual, you just put in your signature, and then your date is your date. And then once you're done, you save the form and then you email it out to customer services at samro.org.za. Let me just double check that this is the email that you want to email, customer services at samro.org.za. What I highly suggest is that you try build some kind of connection with someone at SAMRO. So every week you just you get a hold of an agent. It really comes in handy. So the next time you have an issue, you call the exact same agent when you call the hotline. What I also suggest is if you're going to call, make sure you call and then request the same person. So it gets you to where you want to be directly. That's just an extra tip I thought I should share. But the form is very simple. I'm not gonna I don't really need to fill it in. It kind of is self-explanatory. But yeah, I hope you found that useful. If you want to know how much you earn per radio spin, watch this video.